Welcome on into today's MLB Pick video play for April 16th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this matchup here in the American League between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Going to give our lean on where we feel the better value stands on the money line. The Astros coming into this one today as only slight favorites, sitting at -119 on the money line. On the year right now, Houston standing 10-6 overall, 4-3 on the road in comparison to their opposition, the Seattle Mariners, who have gotten off to a pretty decent start of their own at 8-5 overall and 4-2 at home. So Houston, in their outing last night, inexplicably not being able to get to Bartolo Colon. It's really unfathomable what Colon has been able to do so far this year, and then taking that into his last start on the road against Houston and nearly shutting them down entirely. Very impressive stuff there from Colon. I don't know how the old man keeps doing it, but still, nonetheless, you got to tip your hat to him. Houston going to be trying to bounce back here today after taking back-to-back close losses against their in-state foe, the Texas Rangers. Houston right now sitting behind the Angels within the AL West, a few games back there. And Houston, on the year, they've been a team that's been pretty well balanced, especially in terms of what they've been able to do impressively on the pitching side of things. They're first in baseball in total team earned run average compared to 12th in runs scored. We expect their offense to be a top 10 producer again this year. They've got a number of very potent offensive pieces, and Houston, although they're going to get great pitching numbers throughout the course of the regular season, we do expect their offense to only pick up from what we've been seeing so far this season, and certainly better than what we saw yesterday in their performance against Cologne. That was very shaky. So the Houston Astros today going to be sending out 30-year-old lefty veteran Dallas Keuchel, who's made 3 starts so far this year, sitting on a 4.2 ERA with a 1.8 whip, so not necessarily as dominant as we're used to seeing from Keuchel. He's been having some issues with control a little bit in his last 2 outings, picking up 4 walks in each respective go, and in his last outing, he was on the road against the Minnesota Twins, going 4 innings, giving up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks to 6 strikeouts, so he's going to try to show a little bit better here today. Of course, he's been one of the top pitchers in the American League in recent years, and we expect Keuchel to have himself another strong regular season campaign in 2018. So he's going to be taking on the Seattle Mariners in their last outing. The Mariners losing at home to the Oakland Athletics by a final of 1-2, and this snapped what had been a 4-game winning streak for Seattle. On the year right now, this Mariners group 15th in the league in runs scored, but 29th in total team earned run average, which is not what you want to see, especially given the schedule Seattle has gone against thus far, and their home ballpark, generally more of a pitcher's ballpark, and the fact that they rank almost dead last in the league in total earned run average is certainly something to be concerned about. Today, the Mariners going to be sending out 29-year-old lefty James Paxton, who's sitting on a 5.74 ERA with a 1.4 whip. In his last outing, Paxton, he was a little bit better, going 6 innings on the road against the Kansas City Royals, giving up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk to 10 strikeouts. So Paxton, he got off to a bit of a slow start in his first couple outings, but looking better in his last start. Now going to be going today here against the Houston Astros, who are a very capable offensive team. So it'll be interesting to see if Paxton can continue on his positive trajectory that we've been seeing out of him, or if he takes a slight step back here. So we expect a competitive matchup. We give Houston the edge in terms of their starting pitching matchup, and we feel like Houston should be a little bit hungry to bounce back here today after a very poor performance in their last outing. We don't often get Houston this close to a pick'em in a game where they have the edge on the mound. So with that being the case, we're going to go ahead and side with the Houston Astros on the money line with that -119 as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. You disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.